if the opportunity came, I'm like, yeah, I'm taking a chunk out of it. I want a piece of that blade.
This is the last chance I'm going to get at designing a Hypershock for a toy, so it had to be perfect.
They knew that they couldn't really go weapon to weapon, so they went weapon to side of weapon.
We hit the jackpot in Vegas.
Hello, friends. I cannot believe it is the 2-year anniversary of Outside of the Box. I look back at those early days and I am so very grateful to the members of the community who gave me an opportunity to start this, such as the wonderful folks from Scorpios, Malice, and Kraken. Without them and others, this show would not exist today. This show was literally built by builders through word of mouth and a tremendous amount of overall support from so many who can clearly see how passionate I am about combat robotics and how much joy it brings me to hear everyone's stories and experiences. Over the past 2 years, the show has evolved just as robots do, with the multiple segments including features on STEM as well as pop culture. Despite branching out, combat robotics will always be my main focus to keep bringing content that you all love and that helps continue to build this community. I do want to thank a few specific people for what they have done for me over the years with this podcast. Ashley Beckman, my best friend and boss, and my co-host for the recap shows, a human being I am so proud of and so thankful to have in my life. I want to thank my partner, Jimmy, for giving me the confidence to even do this in the first place and for being my #1 fan. Thanks to my daughter for constantly inspiring me every day. Thank you to Greg and Trey, co-creators of BattleBots, for not only guesting on my show, but for being supportive of what I do and how much love I have for the sport. Thank you to every single person in the Outside of the Box Discord server who have made that such a wonderful little community of its own. Thank you to robotsruinmylife.com, aka Tony, for sponsoring the show. And thank you to everyone who watches, shares, subscribes, supports. I am so glad to be able to bring this content to you all, and to the builders, I thank you for trusting me to tell your stories and be part of this community. Please stay tuned as we will be kicking April off with a massive giveaway, including multiple robot parts and Outside of the Box merch. Thank you again, and we will see everyone next time. In the meantime, check out some highlights from the past 2 years.
Adorable last time, and just to see what she's done and like being so excited and having that robot covered in a rainbow and having a cloud as a weapon lock, it was like literally the cutest thing what Tony's building for her. And to have like Amanda and Liz and so many women just being there for Aria, like, and supporting her, like, she has so far to go. And Shay's right, like, she's one to watch, because next year when she's driving Blackbird, like, I can't wait. And like,
yeah, I think I design my robots either to make the YouTube comment section really, really happy or really, really angry with me. Like, I want to elicit some kind of instinctual response where it's like, that's too stupid. It shouldn't be allowed. It can't win. Or just like laughter. I think that's fun too. Just like, you're there to have fun. I think ultimately you can think about, oh, this weapon's been tried, it hasn't been tried, but the ultimate response is anger, I think.
Of covering 16 Super Bowls, 17 World Series, a handful of other really, really fun, big events. The 2 weeks that we do BattleBots every year is the best 2 weeks I have with my work every year. I'm not lying to you, because it is such a different atmosphere that I appreciate. I love the people that are there. I love what our producers have turned it into. And I love that it has opened doors for people who may not have found a place to fit in when they were younger in the competitive space. And what I mean by that is BattleBots allows you to show how smart and how curious and how innovative you are. But now BattleBots has turned it so that there's a competitive twist to it. Like there is an end game to get your hands on the giant nut, to want to make your way into the round of 32, to want to, you know, love and respect everybody else that's a bot builder in there, but to beat their brains out because you want to do it. You want to show everybody in the TV world or wherever you stream it that you can win. And I love it that this show has provided that space for people. I think it's tremendous.
So then it's on about how do we make the robot fail in a way that's profitable to us? So if we get hit on the back of the robot, if we get hit on the side, we know it's going to be catastrophic, but how do we make it so it doesn't write the robot off? So the robot's designed in a way that if it's hit from the sides, the armor mounts are weak, so it'll allow it to really crumple in. So the side armor on Quantum can probably crumple in 4 inches before it hits anything meaningful, which a spinner's not really ever going to do. So we know that it's pretty rare for us to get a one-hit KO on our side. Same on the rear of the robot. I mean, the batteries are there and the hydraulic cylinder's there, but it is kind of designed to fail in a way that works for us.
But I stay true to my concept of being invertible. As costly as it is, I love that part. And I think what I would be saying to all the viewers out there that watch this and see all these guys build these robots, they love that they built it a certain way, and it's difficult that no one else can build it without it looking like theirs. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? That is the highest honor, is that we innovate a design, we put it on TV, and it has some kind of showing, and everybody likes it. Win or lose, I think that's for me what keeps me doing it. So that.
I don't want to like totally kind of, you know, outroot this thing, but Corey and I started fighting robots at exactly the same time at the same event, and we've never fought each other. And we've been doing this for 7 years, and we've never fought each other. So
it's crazy.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it? So maybe we will this time. That'll be.
You never know. Yeah, I mean,
wouldn't mind avoiding synthesis for 6 years. So
yeah.
Fine.
Well,
I've already done it once. I don't want to do it again.
So as far as going into finals, I'm really excited to see all the bots. Like Tony was saying, everyone that deserves to be at finals is at finals. Everyone earned their spot. For me personally, every loss that I've had, I've improved the bot, and I haven't had that failure happen since. So I actually have a couple things up my sleeve for every one of you guys. So be prepared. Synthesis will be hitting harder too at the finals than it has ever.
Goody.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We really needed that.
Thanks, buddy. Do you have a plan for a hot hug? Because I was on the receiving end of 2 of those when I had to qualify. And that's a lot of fun.
I'm very excited to have a hot hug. I wonder if he can handle a butter knife. That's the real question. But